Smugglers, we are back.
We are back, Dools.
I am comedian Jeremy Dooley, joined as always by fellow comedian Stevie B. Baby, Stephen Bradshaw.
What's going on, Smugglers?
And we've got a special guest. We like to do this every now and then, and we are joined by Sam Zito.
Thanks for having me.
Who is also a comedian,
Thank
not
you.
just
Thank you.
a friend. He's also a comedian.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I listened to the last episode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
You
lots
thought
of
that's how I was like,
allegedlys.
there's someone, I messaged Jules. I was like, someone listened to last week's pod. That's insane.
It was on the car ride here. But it's good. That's prepared.
That's good. Yeah, you know, it's like shit gets real here.
Yeah, it's good.
That's popped up in the news again today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's popped up?
The saga.
I was going to ask about that, but I'm obviously going to wait till off air. Because you're like, I can't talk about it.
Well, I mean,
You can ask.
the
You can't answer.
We'll see what we can answer.
The other woman has posted stuff on Instagram saying, you know, there's more than meets the eye. So I don't know. She's
We're waiting for
Transformers or something.
I'll give you the quick alleged version,
Yeah, go for
which is, I won't name any names or anything, but we released the pod, last week's pod, episode 44 or whatever it is, and we had big news and we had a big post, and it was within 24 hours, I think I posted at 8 o'clock at night. By midnight, it was our most downloaded episode ever, our most watched on YouTube or whatever. And then we were very politely asked to edit out any mention of the Lockie Neal drama and the people involved. And there was some mentions of cease and desists and all that kind of stuff. So it didn't last very long.
Was it can I ask, was it a legal letter or was it a...
It was a
message?
polite...
if you don't do this, you're
request.
giving a legal letter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's what happened.
So, you know, we're speaking to our legal people.
And it's good to be here today
Yeah.
as their lawyer.
There you go. So we'll get into whatever you want to get into. The reason you're in today is because you could have been an AFL footballer. Every time we're in the
could've.
car together going to a gig, you bring this up.
You could have been there with Lockie Neal.
You could have been in there in the apartment in the cuck chair,
The passenger seat in the front.
passenger
I think
seat
that
in the
is.
front. You could have been the towel boy at the gym.
I should have trained hard.
That could have been you at the Brizzy Lions, but you were a VFL listed player, and we're gonna do a little bit of a 2026. There's the state of origin is back in the AFL, so we're gonna break that down a little bit.
And that's
but
something that all of the fans have been asking for.
the whole. You think our DMs were flooded when we posted the Lockie Neal drama stuff? Everyone's just clamoring for the state. Did you know the state of origin was on next week?
Is it next week?
Next week.
Yeah, next week.
I knew it was on. It hadn't been on this year. That was it. I didn't know it was next week.
So you got three of the biggest experts. We're going to be bringing you all the news from the state of origin, which, as I look now, the 14th of February at Optus Stadium. I'll give 5 points. Who are the two teams in the state of origin?
Queensland,
Yep.
New South Wales.
It is Western Australia versus Victoria for the state of origin in Perth. So we'll break down the teams, big names involved. Before we get into that,
Yeah,
though,
I'll tackle that easily.
we usually kick this off when we have friends and comedians and sports experts like yourself on the show. We start off with how you ended up. How'd you end up in comedy, Zeech? You got a very interesting backstory.
I started doing online sketches and then...
Sorry, the question was, when did you start getting into comedy?
I
Sorry,
actually
you're doing the sketches, which
actually,
were blowing up.
This is a weird thing to do. Like looking back on it now, you're like, why the fuck did I do that? But I used to get my mates in a room.
Soggy cookie. That
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
I think that's
I was gonna
Jules' top 5 today.
That's
Is
why you
5
guys-
best types of soggy cookies. But yeah, you got your friends
I was
in a
gonna
room.
say fuck them, but I used to get them in a room. Basically, I would fuck them in a verbal way with like, would try 20 minutes of stand up, and it would be.
How old were you?
Oh, I was probably 23.
Yeah, okay.
So a long time ago. How old am I? 6 years ago.
Yeah,
But I reckon I was 24, 25. And then I reckon a year after that, I started doing open mics. So I was like, oh, I've done that. And that was kind of embarrassing. And then I was like, I might as well do it to random people. But I feel like it's harder getting your mates involved rather than like random.
Tell us about that first gig. How many mates are there? What's the room?
I
What's the
had-
setup?
it
And you
was-
did 20?
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't even say 20. Like, I tried to do 20. So I did it twice, and the first one went well, surprisingly. The jokes were terrible. I probably still use them in the show, but like, they were bad. And then I had 20 mates there in a share house in Thornbury, which is just not good at the start anyway, having 20 people in a share house. But it was like, yeah, it was just like hack jokes, just like maybe pedophile jokes and shit like that for 20 minutes. And I tried crowd working them, but I knew all of them. So
What do you do for a job?
Yeah, that was so awkward. It was like mates, my cousins were there. I'm like, I don't know. It was just me with a microphone into an amp. Yeah, it was quite like it didn't go bad. The second time didn't go well, but the first time went like fine. And then I was like, I might as well just try an open mic now. I didn't know how to do gigs.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know how to get into open mic.
What was the first open mic and how'd you find it?
Do you remember Bobby Peels?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Before my time.
It was a really good, I mean, at the time, you felt like it was really good open mic in North Melbourne. It was good because it was always like, it was like Sellers, but it was less hectic.
Yeah.
And my first gig went quite good, and then the third one I fucking bombed to silence. But I think you know what it was that not having the first time was like, I'll keep going, because I think if I bombed to silence, I might have kept going, but it would have been harder to keep going. But it was just like so horrific the third time. I think it went down like linear. It was like first time I did great. I think I had two mates there, which made everyone else like laugh. And then the second time it went okay, and the third time was like horrific.
Well, where was the third one?
Oh, I just went, because it's your first time doing comedy. I just went to Bobby Peels 3 weeks in a row, and I didn't know any other gigs. And then and then my mate was like, I forgot who I met. It was someone, they quit, but they were like, oh, I do this gig on Wednesday night in Footscray. It was like a musical gig. I forgot what it was called.
I vaguely remember that gig.
Yeah, and it was a lot worse than this, so you could practice and then I started doing that, and I was like, now I feel like I am actually starting to write jokes. That was after a month of like, oh, now I could actually do this regularly. So
hell yeah, because you'd done the sketch stuff for a while,
yeah.
So you kind of knew how like to make a laugh happen conceptually.
Yeah. It was very different though.
Yeah,
like I feel like it gave me the confidence to try comedy. But yeah, it was very different because you can just edit in shit if you just don't, you don't know what you're doing. It's a lot easier doing social media stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else is my story. Yeah.
And now you're full time.
Yeah, full time ish. Full time adjacent. Just means I don't have a lot of money at the moment. But other than that, yeah, I'm doing it full time, trying to tour.
Tell us about the tour you got going on. We'll go through all the dates at the end of the ep, but just for those tuning in now.
Yeah, I'm just like doing my hour I did last year at Melbourne Comedy Fest. I'm doing Perth Fringe next. We did Geelong together. It was pretty good. And then yeah, what else? We did Bendigo, which was good. And then yeah, I'm just going to like Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane. Just doing one show there, yeah. Maybe
Adelaide?
Newcastle as well. Yeah, Adelaide as well, doing 4 shows in Adelaide.
And your Melbourne run.
And Melbourne, yeah. And I'm
What's it
filming
called?
it. Happy Either Way.
Beautiful.
Filming it in Melbourne, so that'll be good.
Sick. What
2
venue?
shows. At the Bodrigi in Abbotsford.
Sick.
They run on the gags there. But yeah,
Hell yeah. And you've toured with some big dogs and opened for some big dogs. How did you like land in with them in their world?
Well, it's more just like filming sketches. I kind of connected with them on other stuff. I filmed with Blake and Luke with Jack
Blake
Post
Pavey and Luke Kidgel.
Yeah. We filmed a video with Jack Post.
Posty.
Yeah.
He lives around the corner.
He's good. And we sort of met there, and then after that hung out a bit. Blake asked me to open for him, and then I did the Luke and Friends show a bit. And I went on the road with Blake for 6 weeks around like Northern Queensland, which is quite interesting. Seeing Northern Queensland, there's a lot of fucking bogans, but it was good. And yeah, opened in some theatre. Like it was good. Started in like 100 seaters, 200 seaters, and then we went to theatres. So I gradually got the nerves down. But yeah, a few shows I got quite nervous. Like I threw up before 1 or 2 of them, which is good. And then I opened for Luke last weekend properly for the first time, and that went well. Phillip Island and Wonthaggi. Wonthaggi was good. Phillip Island was a bit quiet, but it was
Interesting.
good. Yeah.
Interesting. Wonthaggi gets a bit loose.
Yeah, they
We
do.
love
yeah.
that.
They were pretty drunk.
How do you go then going from one of those big theatre shows
Yeah.
to then being like, I got to go and work this material at an open mic?
Yeah, I mean, it is degrading, but it's like we kind of just fucking have to cop it. But I don't know. I feel like because I'm opening for someone, it's fine. But if I like if I sorry, that distracted the fuck out of me. Sorry. I thought you were doing my hand signals like timeout. I think if I was doing my own show, it would be different because I'm opening for people. I'm like, that's so fair, you know. And also, like, I just want to get better at it. Like, I feel like I've gotten better at opening, but doing my own show, I want to get a lot better at. But it is funny. Like, I think I did when I was with Swag on the Beat. I did an 1100 seater doing a sketch show, and then I tried to get on a Dirty Secrets the next night. And I was like, no, you can't. I was like, it's fair, man. Whatever. I'm making these cringe TikToks anyway, so it's like whatever. But yeah, I think it is weird actually going from that, but I think it's absolutely fine. I also just want to get better at comedy, so it's fine. And yeah, and you talk about like you hear like the Americans like Mark Norman and that do still do open mics. I'm like, oh, well, then he's way better than me. So there you go.
Yeah,
and way better at comedy, more successful. So yeah,
he's doing well with money.
Yeah,
fucking doing well.
Good on him.
On your mark.
Yeah.
Tell us about footy or sports. Give us.
That's what we brought you here
That's what
for.
we're all about.
Man, I basically could have made. Nah, I couldn't have. But I played. I was on
You've
a VFL
told me
list.
this. Don't be. You have said this many
Alright,
times, but this is legit. You've said I could have made it.
I could have made it if I was a lot better, but
Just a caveat.
no, I didn't know you were gonna tell me about this. I didn't know like I was getting questioned on this, so I'll just like bring out some stuff.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Bring out the
We've got
memorabilia.
I
props.
had this in my bag anyway, so this is
just wears it around.
yeah, I don't know. So this is Essendon VFL where I got dropped right before the season started.
One of the last cuts.
Yeah, it was good. I wore number 24. Who wears number 24 besides me? I did. I don't know. But anyway, Essendon VFL, I did a whole preseason and they were like, you know, when they cut you and they're like, they try to give you something positive at the end. They were like, you were really good at getting out of the way of people in the forward line. That's what they told me. He's like,
You're great at creating space.
That's what
is
it was.
they would say.
Yeah. Because I think I played backline and they were like,
Back pocket, back flank.
yeah, back flank, and then a bit in the middle, and they're like, oh, look, you've got to compete with like these 10-year VFL players. We're going to put you forward. And the problem with not kicking goals in forward is that it's not a good thing. So I was like trying to do other shit, just lay shepherds, get handballs. And they were like, yeah, you were just good at like doing that shit, but you need to kick goals. So that was my Essendon. That was after doing Northern Blues, which I've got here.
Okay, he's put the whole fucking thing.
So Northern Blues, I don't know why I'm doing this, but because my ticket
Neither do
sales
I.
are going okay, I can sign this and we can donate it. Maybe $5.
Have you washed the Essendon one with the Carlton one? Because that's got red all over.
See that? That's a couple of chess marks. That's just fucking big chess
I
marks.
can see you being a real chess mark.
Give us
taker.
a look at
Yeah, you got that. Just
Yeah,
This is
so
like
if
for 23
I'll
as well.
sign
You
it
got
on
the
my
big
website.
dog number.
Yeah, I think I stole that one, but I
How's the website sponsor as well? Usegrunt.com.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
Newsgrunt.com.
is, but
look it
that's
up.
Northern Blues. They don't exist anymore. They went from to Preston Bull Ants.
Ah, yes.
Carlton dropped it.
That is a
So
tiny,
you can kind of see the Bull Ant there.
tiny jumper.
Yeah, I know. I used to be quite skinny, so if I put that on, I'll put this on. I look very fat. I did a sketch the other week where I was trying to wear that, and I just look like the fattest cunt. Dude, when I was 23, I was just in good shape. But anyway, yeah, I was playing Northern Blues. Not well. I was basically playing thirds footy. Like, remember Development League? Yeah, because you're at Coburg. Yeah. I was playing Development League, kind of getting a touch. And yeah, I think I'll send the photo, but there's a good photo of me with like 2 games, 0 goals. It's great. But but yeah,
I've seen that.
Have you actually?
Yeah, you showed it to me. We spent smugglers. We spent a bit of time in the car heading for a surf, and then you would literally show me while I'm driving. By the way, your VFL stats page, which is
just saved in his library on his phone.
But yeah, I don't know. It was when you say could have made it. It's an interesting. Could have's interesting. I feel like I could have. I still didn't get a game in the VFL. I was playing development and on a list for 3 years. And
What
then,
year? What years?
Okay, so 2014 I graduated school. Sounds fucked, but it's a while ago. And then 2015 I was at Northern Blues. 2016 Northern Blues, and then 2017 I went and tried out an Essendon and got dropped right before. I've also got
oh my god.
the Oakleigh Chargers shorts.
Okay, yeah. So you were playing. You're in the Oakleigh.
Hang on, what year were you at Oakleigh Chargers?
Didn't really get much of a game again. I was at, so it would have been 2014, 2000. So I would have been there 2013.
2013.
There?
I was the high performance coach there for a while.
Really?
Would have been just after you left, and then I went back after I left working at Collingwood to be a development coach there.
Holy shit, dude. That's a good job.
It was good fun.
Yeah, fuck.
Was there anyone on the Oakleigh team that made it? The same way that we constantly talk about making it in comedy.
In the VFL, there were fucking nothing. In Oakleigh, dude, there were like, I remember when I went down there was Jack Billings.
Gun.
And then you know what pissed me off? Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but rocked up. You know how you do the whole preseason? You're like, you're just stressed. You're just like, I'm not going to fucking, like, I don't know if I'm going to make the list. And I got on and I didn't really get a game. I think I played 4 games. And I was like, the whole preseason was fucked. Like, they just stress you out, make you do 3K time trials, make you go on camps. And, like, if you don't train hard, you're not going to make it. And then Darcy Moore rocks up at the end of the preseason and just gets, like, just starting on the field the first game. I was like, dude. He was there, Darcy Moore, Jack Billings. Fuck, I can't remember. Was Christian? I don't think Christian Petrarca was. But yeah, I think someone else. I just remember Jack Billings, Darcy Moore. Who's the Collingwood player that like?
Yep. Dawes, you've got this one.
The Collingwood player.
The Collingwood player
that has tattoos.
Oh, Ben Crocker.
He was there as well. Yeah. But he...
Oh, DeGoey.
DeGoey,
yeah.
There.
I just missed you. Was Mixton the coach then, or Lee Clark?
Lee Clark was the assistant, and then Is Mixton the one that got in a bit of trouble?
No, he's now coach at AFL Melbourne.
There was a coach there that I forgot his name. He had a lisp, and he got in a bit of trouble, and he got...
No, but I wish I was
So
there for that.
Lee Clark was the forward or back coach, and then he took over the year after I finished. Yeah, that's random. Anyway,
there you go.
On your Clarkie.
Yeah, so that's my whole fucking
weird looking head.
I didn't know you were going to talk about this, so I just had this in my bag.
No, that's good. That's good. And it's good because we've got a segment. It's called Get Around Us. Should we get Zito to do it?
Oh, I think so, because I've done a look at what...
Use grunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it as well.
Oh, tell you what.
Do you know what use grunt is?
No, I've got
This
no
is
idea
in
what this
Zito's
was.
wheelhouse, that's for sure. What's the Essendon Bombers?
Impact Homes. Peter Jackson's the main one, but then... What is that? Weinstein? I don't know what that is.
That looks
Not
like
the Weinstein Company, is it? How long ago?
My lease. And that's it.
But do you want to do... Are we going to get Zito to do it?
I've got these shorts at home.
I've seen you wear them to the pot.
Here's the playing shorts. Doc Pizza.
Fucking smells like balls in here.
Yeah. Nothing to do with the shorts. But yeah, Doc Pizza, we're a sponsor.
Oh, they're good. That's a good sponsor.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. It's pretty good, man. Just getting around it.
So tell Zito what grunt is, and I'll tell you what the segment is.
So use grunt to ratchet tie downs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So all of that sort of like tie down stuff for big loads on utes and trucks and stuff.
So
Big load,
we use it for the we need that. You need that because you're doing the next segment. We use it when we're doing
all
the
sorts of
surfboards.
like
When we tie the surfboard to the roof rack, we use grunt.
So the grunt
it's like trying
range
to get a
includes
sponsor.
almost every style of rope or cord with tie downs, cleanup bags, any type of strong cargo holdery, innery stuff.
All right, and the segment "Get Around Us" is a segment. It's a new segment which is getting little to no traction. So we need help. Where you've got to do a pitch to get Grunt to sponsor the Budgie Smugglers, and you can hold up their logo and whatever. So a blind pitch.
So what is it? It's tie downs. It's tie downs.
Yeah, that's some of the stuff they do. They've got a thing here on their website, Easy Load.
Easy load.
Don't know what that is.
Okay, do I start?
Yeah.
All right. How do you pitch shit? Grunt, if you are listening to this or if you get sent this, we'll send you an email. But we would love for you guys to sponsor this podcast because Steve, who is the host, loves a big load, and also we go away together, not like that, but we go away together, and we we try and surf. We are okay at it, but I feel like a good tie down would really help the boards stay on and also us surf. So, yeah. And I want to just have something that I can hit and go, that's not going anywhere. Because, even if it is my ex. But anyway, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that.
No, that's good.
Just saying random things at the pitch.
What?
That didn't make any sense.
You'll be doing a top 5 later. Why don't you give us your top 5 things to tie down?
Okay. Top thing. The Epstein's been in the news a lot. Top 5 things to tie down. Well, I'm approaching 30, so a life partner would be good. So that's number 5. Tie down. I think, well, we'll just go surfboards as well.
Yeah,
number 4,
okay,
because we do that. Mort bodyboards. So probably some baby oil because he's gay. And then, can we say that on
Mort
the pod?
You can say
bodyboards.
that.
Yeah, he boogie boards.
You can say
There's
that.
a lot of, Mort,
Yeah,
who's a
right.
stand-up comedian.
I would never have picked him as a boogie boarder.
Yeah, he boogie boards.
He would say boogie board too, not
Yeah,
boogie
yeah, he
board.
definitely says
He's got
boogie board.
boogie board.
yeah, fucking.
Shuckers on the boogie board. He'd
What a
give it a bit of
loser.
that.
Yeah, no, he sends me a lot of boogie boarding videos, and I'm like, dude,
He's watching
Sounds
that.
like a
I've
euphemism.
got a girlfriend. Relax. So Mort's boogie board is number 3. What else could we tie down? I used to labour a bit, so maybe some wood, and that's not a euphemism. Lay some wood. This is hard. I drive a Golf, so I don't really do much to tie down, but maybe coffee.
Yeah.
It's like I live in fucking Coburg, and I'm not tough. So coffee and maybe just comedy books that I write stuff in. Yep. So I don't know. I think I gave you like 7 then.
Yeah, beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
we'll email you grunt. So that'll be good.
Beautiful.
That was a bad pitch.
No, it's all right. We can edit that. We can edit that.
We'll need to.
We'll cut it out. You can edit. Let's just cut all of that.
We will, we'll edit the Mort Beard gate stuff in.
Just play it twice.
Yeah,
I
boogie
can't say
board.
that. Respectfully, though.
I can't believe he boogie boards.
Yeah, I know. It's
wild.
fucked, yeah.
It's
But
crazy.
not surprising. He's got boogie board energy.
Yeah, I feel like that's the worst thing you
That's
can say
rough.
about someone.
That is-
Sorry, Mort.
Yeah.
That is your real name.
I'm just going to put this on.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So we're going to talk footy.
Get this off.
That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk AFL. And we're going to talk the state of origin. It's funny that red jumper looks white now once you put it on there. Who's the best players, before we get to that you played with or trained with at Essendon and played with at the Blues, Bull Ants, whatever they're called? Best player.
I'd say, I think I trained with Dylan Buckley.
Mm-hmm.
He's just the best. He's a great guy. And then who was it? I can't think of his name. Oh, Joe Danaher trained. He did a practice match at Essendon and kicked like 7 goals. Because I feel like, and he wasn't playing well, but the difference between VFL, especially when you've got like a VFL practice match versus AFL, is so big.
Yeah.
Like he just was chilling, kicking 7 goals. Who else? I don't know. That's probably it.
Great. Did you ever take any speckies?
No.
Okay.
I was more of a stay on the ground.
Yeah.
Where I belong.
Who were some of the players you played with, Dulls?
Trying to think the best player I've ever played with didn't play AFL or VFL.
Oh, yeah.
One of those guys,
Yeah, the
like,
local footy
the
players,
local
yeah.
legend who just probably drank too much.
Yeah.
There's this kid called Darren Goodwin. He like red hair and just like country as it gets, and would just the toughest player, would knock players out, getting the ball himself. It was an absolute freak. There was a guy when I was working at Richmond in the VFL who had to be convinced to come and play, didn't want to play, and they finally convinced him the whole season. He's like, oh, yeah. And in the first game that he played, I think it was against Werribee, he came on and took like 18 marks in the first half off halfback. His name's Nick Wynn. And I remember I was standing on the bench there, and if David Asprey turns to me at the time, he's coming back from injury. He's like, who's that guy? Like, that guy should be playing in the AFL. He was heads and shoulders above everyone on the field.
It's always the people who don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's always the people who are just like, I can't. You know, that's when I felt like I was pretty shit at footy. And then when I went to local footy and like, that's when I was like, I was just giving up. I was like, that's when I actually started playing well. 'Cause I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no pressure.
I remember the guy at my local footy club, he was really good, but he was really weird. He would be the guy who would be like, you have to shower naked, otherwise you get fined $100. And he was really good. But he was just worried about that. It was so weird how the
footy
fines-
club fines were wild.
Dude, the one, sorry to interrupt. I started doing this. I was at Eltham for a bit, and they started doing this, and it scared the shit out of me as a 19-year-old. They would spin a wheel, and they'd be like, these are in front of like 30-year-old men, and you're like 18, and they'd be like, oh, you've got to, like, one of the things was like, you've got to come up and sing a song for a minute in front of like 40, like 30-year-olds, and then just random old people at the club. And I'm like, I'm an 18-year-old boy, and people would do it. Or you got to like eat a whole chili or just fucking like post something on social. I'm like, this is crazy. I just want to quit.
We had one when I was at Collingwood, like you had to roll the dice. And there was a couple of great punishments. And one of them was, this is when Nathan Buckley was coach. You had to go in there with a poster of him and ask him to sign it, and with a straight face. And he was like this. He was a good dude, but like if you're a player, like that's the scariest thing to do as well. If you're ever watching an AFL game and you see a player all of a sudden have a shaved head, it's because they've had to roll the dice or been fined or
That's
something.
crazy. Yeah, at Essendon they were like, if you can get out of the fine if you tell 2 jokes to people. And I was like, for some reason I was scared of that, and then I fucking became a comedian.
Yeah.
But like I
could
never
still be there playing.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm like, that's the only
locker
way I get
room
through.
guy.
Yeah. It's fuck. It was dude, they're the most scariest things because you're like, I need everyone to like me. But anyway, yeah. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do something. I don't know.
Yeah, talk footy.
We're gonna talk footy. What football team do you actually barrack for, and why? Hawthorn.
Yeah, because my dad just goes for it. My grandma moved over from Italy and lived in Hawthorn, and she bought the house for $30 or whatever. No, it was like
A packet of boiled lollies.
yeah, it was something crazy, and then obviously sold it for like a few million, which is crazy. I wish I did that, but so she's rich now, and then she's got like gold teeth and shit. She's rapping, but she's just like pimped out, and then yeah. So my dad was born in Hawthorn, so just went. That's why.
Sick. All right, we've got the State of Origin coming up soon, which we're so aware of.
Zito, give me...
It's Tassie versus New Zealand or something. Is that what it was?
Western Australia, Victoria.
I
Can
look ripped
you
in this.
name me 4 of the players
Easy.
named in the WA squad?
Billy Slater, Kelly Slater, Nathan Ablett.
Nathan Ablett.
Give us 1.
The thing about me is I don't watch any. Like,
You don't watch the game.
I'd watch the Queensland versus New South Wales one. I don't know any players though. Who's the hot guy that everyone gets around on TikTok?
Other
Bailey
than me?
Smith.
No, he's a rugby player, like quite tan, tattooed. Like everyone's like,
It's got like abs or something.
yeah.
We're talking about the AFL State of Origin, right?
Oh, okay, all good.
No, that's
Are we
all right.
actually?
Yeah, we are. It's a race. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I knew that. From WA.
No. Tell me the hot guy that plays rugby.
I don't know.
Is it Cameron Smith? Is it him?
No.
Wait, we're talking about there's a State of Origin at AFL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all good. WA. Nat 5.
Nah, he made the team.
Really?
Didn't he retire? He's retired.
There's players here that I've never. Who the hell is Lawson Humphreys?
Well, you were going to say Lawson Humphries, weren't you?
WA. Fuck, dude, I don't know.
You're right. I've never seen Lawson
Yeah, he
Humphries
plays
in
for
my
Geelong,
entire life.
apparently.
Wait, but he's in the WA team.
Yeah.
Can you
It's
do
from
that?
where you're
when
born.
you're
Where
born.
you're born. Where you
That
originate.
still doesn't help. We're talking about AFL, by the way. Anyone who's tuning in.
We can do the NRL State of Origin. If
No,
you,
I'm an idiot.
If
That's
you
what I was
prep
like,
for that.
No, I prepped for neither. So
Neither did we.
Neither did we.
AFL, I've heard of that.
You played it.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
You were this close. You could have made it.
I was playing third, so development league. Yeah, I could have made it if everyone fucking got injured. That actually happened at Northern Blues where everyone was quitting, and then I just like got a game.
That's a thing.
It's like the ice hockey version of that guy who won the whole thing when everyone fell over.
Steve Bradbury.
Yeah.
Steve
It's
Bradshaw.
speed skating.
Yeah. It's like that's how I got my games at Northern Blues.
I like how you thought that Stephen Bradbury was an ice hockey player. And that a part of ice hockey is skating around in a circle really
No,
fast.
isn't that what it is? Whereas they're skating in a circle. And
Yeah. Speed
It's
skating.
like NASCAR.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's NASCAR on ice.
Yeah.
It's like
just normal NASCAR and like fucking Mildura.
Remember when they used to do Disney on ice?
Yeah.
It was like I remember seeing Beauty and the Beast on ice.
Like you were on ice.
Hey, I
There
was
we go.
Beauty.
That's how I tried to make that.
Melton.
And then, but that's what Cars would be. If you know the Disney
movie
Pixar movie
Cars.
Cars.
Oh, yeah.
It would just be that race.
Yeah, true.
All right. Okay. Let's do some State of Origin trivia.
Okay, yes.
All right. Here we go.
We're all fucked.
Here we go. What year? So the best on-ground medal is called the E.J. Whitten Medal.
Correct.
Yes.
Next question.
Who is the first player to win that medal?
So you got the first question right. Who was the first player to?
Can I get a year? Or not? Does that give it away?
Oh, a year.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like, can I get a year?
What?
Whoop, whoop. In 1986.
Oh,
Okay. Jason Dunstall.
No.
Gary Ablett.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
1-0, I guess.
No, he got the first one. I studied for this.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Just named the greatest player.
All right. There have been 4 multiple winners of the E.J. Whitten Medal.
I love how you're saying it.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Clinton.
Who are they?
Robert Harvey.
No.
Dave Hughes.
No.
Gary Ablett.
Yes, one.
Oh fuck! Why don't I just say that? Jason Dunstall.
No.
Tony Lockett.
No.
Why is my footy knowledge so bad at the moment?
Can I go?
Yeah?
Go.
Brent Harvey.
No.
He won one.
We don't have to go one for one. You just
Okay,
You just
you
get
go.
all of them. You go.
Did I say Gary Lyon?
No, but also no.
Shite.
This is tremendous for the
Pod.
people listening.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna crack it. Yeah.
It's tremendous podcast material. Okay, we've got
You can interject. You're running the course.
Gary Ablett Sr., Greg Diesel Williams, the King, the Duck, Wayne
How did we not
Carey.
get that
I was gonna say Wayne Carey. That's
Yeah.
like, who's the fuck?
Yeah, the OG, Lockie Neal, and Andrew McLeod.
Yep. All right. Give us another question we don't know the answer to.
Okay, sweet. Who has kicked the most goals in a single game?
Tony Lockett.
Lance Franklin.
Correct.
Bang.
Tony Lockett, big plugger. All right, here we go. This is under the quirky and trivia facts.
Okay, whatever that means.
Who came out of retirement to captain Victoria?
Tim Watson.
No,
Isn't that a rider?
that's Tim Winton, I think.
Yeah. Quinton.
Quinton.
Who came out of captaincy? Shane Crawford.
No.
Jason
That's
Dunstall.
like a Luke Hodge. Is that like a close?
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys are in the wrong decade entirely. I mean, I don't know what decade
So
this
he's a
was,
Hawthorn player.
but I would imagine
Oh.
that this person did it before
E.J.
TV had
Whitten.
color. Yes, Ted
Holy
Whitten.
shit, dude, nice.
Yeah.
What
so
else do
bad
we
at
have
it.
here? Okay, when was the last official, not talking about a charity or international rules or anything like that, but when was the last official State of Origin game?
2013.
No,
2008.
no,
Higher or lower?
lower.
2000.
No.
And one.
1998.
1997.
99.
99.
Oh, it's a draw.
That's a draw.
Yeah, I got 2 points.
All right. Who is the most successful state? The states who have played in state of origin: Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, Queensland, and New South Wales. And then they had the Allies, which is basically all of the states other than Victoria, South Australia, and Western Australia.
Who's the most successful?
Who's won the most
matches?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to South Australia.
I'd say New South Wales.
Victoria.
Victoria.
Oh, I thought it was
I
a trick
zigged.
question. That's why it's like... Yeah.
I zigged, I should have zagged.
Can you name
Yes. Sorry.
Victoria? All right, who's had the most games played for Victoria in state of origin football?
Most games played ever.
Like, okay.
EJ Witten.
No.
Dustin Fletcher.
No.
Dustin Martin.
Nope.
I'm just thinking of old people who played too many games. Is it like...
Kevin Bartlett.
I think you say Kevin Rudd.
Lee Matthews.
What sort of...
Lee Matt. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
who I was thinking of.
No, so far you guys aren't close at all.
But Dustin Fletcher, you were like,
I mean, a similar build.
The sleeper build.
Similar build.
The lanky...
Very-
like
Matthew
the slender
Spider
man.
Burton.
No, I mean, that would be good. Stephen Kernahan.
I wouldn't have got that.
No. Well, that was South Australia. That doesn't count.
Okay, who has been a captain of South Australia?
Who has been a
Has
captain?
been a captain.
Yeah.
Stephen Kernahan.
I mean, I thought he was from there. So
Who's
Craig
been
Bradley.
okay. there
Craig
you go.
Bradley. There you go. What about Western Australia?
Nat 5.
No.
Graham Polly Farmer.
No. I mean, he may have, but not according to my source here.
Do you reckon this is frustrating for listeners?
Yeah.
These guys are
Ben
fucking
Cousins.
idiots.
They've tuned out.
Yeah, Ben Cousins.
Oh, no, he's won a medal. He's been their best player.
Glenn Jakovich.
Yes.
Guy McKenna.
Glenn Jakovich, yes. Chris Mainwaring, Ross Glendenning.
Is
John
Mainwaring the one
Worsfold.
that...
Yep.
I've given too many answers. Well, let Steve do some.
All right, here we go. Some lesser known quirks.
Okay.
This isn't even a...
Is this actually a trivia thing?
I mean, it's turned into that.
Yeah, great. No, it's great.
We've turned it.
Does the red light mean we're killing?
Yeah.
They can't see
All
that.
right. Why are they called the sand gropers?
Oh, because they were on the
Because
island.
in WA, they call young boys sand.
Sand gropers in in this WA? Is it?
Yeah, sand gropers is WA.
Is it because they put this is very random, but do they put sand on the fields when it's just like not when it's flooding?
Oh, no.
Wet season? They don't have wet season in WA. What the fuck am I talking about? Sand gropers. Is it? Do you have anything else? I'm gonna have a random. Is it the sand gropers? Will they grab an ass when they were like tackling?
Okay, we'll go a different question. What is a sand groper?
I believe
know.
it is a type of fish.
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't
A sand groper is a
Worm.
real insect native to WA. And they're called the sand gropers in WA as a Western Australian mix of geography, slang, and a bit of interstate trash talk. So the sand groper is a real insect. It's a burrowing insect. You know about that, Steve? Lives underground in sandy soils. It's blind, pale, and slow-moving, Zito, and spends most of its entire life beneath the surface. Found mainly in WA, especially around Perth and the wheat belt. What
Is a wheat belt.
who knows? It's
belt?
Is that the championship belt they give to the winning team?
the winning farmers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
3 other states have mocking nicknames: Victoria, Queensland, and South Australia. What are they?
The
that's
crow
a hard-
eaters.
Crow eaters is correct.
Why are they called the crow eaters?
We'll
Jules?
get to that.
So what were the other ones? New South Wales.
Queensland and Victoria.
Victoria are the...
Is it all after animals?
Nope.
the green-haired bisexuals
I'd go with purple.
for Vic?
No. Vic are called Mexicans.
Oh,
Why? Because we jump over the
Because
border?
I think
'Cause we're south of the border.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Is this is we're called the Victorian Mexicans in state of origin football.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Whatever. And Queensland.
Dull bludgers.
Fuck, what would Queensland be called?
What's the politically correct term for retards?
The mentally and physically impaired.
No.
Close.
But South Australians are called crow eaters because the early settlers in South Australia literally ate native crows to survive.
Oh, that's
so-
a bit grim.
Yeah, South Australia was settled
What's-
in, of course,
1775.
1836.
Knocked
was
that
gonna
one
say-
out of the
I was going
park.
to say Adelaide, so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
South Australia was settled in Adelaide? Makes sense.
Their
And,
stomachs
I
didn't
tell you
settle
what,
until the 90s.
The European settlers struggled badly with poor soil, crop failures, and limited livestock. They had a lot of food shortages in the early years. So to survive, settlers turned to native wildlife, including...
Echidnas.
No. They would use that afterwards to pick their teeth, probably.
Tasmanians. I don't know the answer.
Kangaroos.
Oh, yeah. Ostriches.
Emus. Yep.
Same thing.
I'm such a dumb cunt.
And we have one more.
What? I don't even know the question.
And
I was
what
looking at
native
something.
wildlife were the early settlers eating to survive?
Kangaroos.
Yep.
Emus,
Yep.
obviously. I
We've
knew
had
that
said
off-
crows.
Koalas. Something like koalas.
Yeah.
Grizzly bears.
What's
Possums.
Possum.
Yeah,
Really? Dude,
close.
possums would be shit. Eat a koala.
So
Because they had chlamydia, hey.
to eat crow is an American idiom meaning to admit you are wrong, apologize, or accept defeat after taking strong, confident, and arrogant stance. That could be the new name of our podcast, Eating Crow. But its origin popularized in the mid-19th century, circa 1850, often linked to a tale of a farmer outwitted by his guests. Have you heard this one? Do you know that story?
Yeah. I think it's a Stephen King movie, isn't it?
Is it?
No, I'm just talking shit. Sorry. I've never heard that before, but that is interesting. Man, I look kind of ripped in this. Is this podcast posted like video as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
yeah,
I should
yeah.
be tensing more.
Really just give it a bit of tense.
I'll just stay like this. All right, now we continue. Look at that. Fuck, dude. This is all right.
I do that and I look like I'm squeezing out a poo. It's not. For the people listening, they're just like, this is the worst episode.
Yeah, sorry
just
about
saying names,
Yeah,
which
sorry
is
about
kind of what a segment that I tried to introduce.
That's good, I
and
like it.
Bradshaw just stopped doing it.
That's good.
It was not going well.
I'm not good at coming up with names on the spot.
Okay,
It's fine. I'm all good.
give us what's your favorite football memory?
My favorite football memory besides the that guy who was like, you have to shower naked, was like, you've got a really nice cock. But that's just one of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the main one.
Tim, was that Eltham?
No, didn't have a nice cock at Eltham. I had a nice cock at Avondale Heights.
Avondale Heights, yeah.
I was like 23, 24. I'm trying to think of a good. Oh, I gotta know good. It's just weird, but when it was Eltham versus Whittlesea, we lost by a point, and it was the ruckman big bloke. It was like something happened where either the umpire or the goal umpire, I think I was 19 around this, so I can't remember. He made a mistake, called a point where it was a goal, something clearly like that.
Was it dodgy? Was he being dodgy? Or was it a mistake?
Oh,
A
I think it
genuine mistake?
Well, knowing the umpires in the Eltham region, I think it was a genuine mistake because of concussions at birth. But I think it was more what happened was the ruckman walked off, was like, I'm not shaking anyone's hand because we should have won. As he walks, I don't know if you know Eltham, the crowd is next to change rooms, but there's usually a big crowd. I played ones, obviously. So there was a big crowd, and as he was walking off, the crowd jumped the fence from Whittlesea and started punching on with him. And so it was an all-in brawl with Eltham, Whittlesea, and the crowd And my dad was just there breaking up fights. I'm like, Dad, you need to fucking get out of here. Like a 60-year-old man, just be like, hey, everyone, just as long as you had fun, you know, as long as you had fun. I was like, dude, you know. And I tried to break up a fight, and like, I've never really been punched in the face that hard, but I was just like, you know, when you're pulling your teammates off, you're like, just fucking. And then I just got fucking like hit, and my jaw still clicks today, like when I eat in the morning. So that's probably my favorite memory.
What are your memories of pulling your teammates off? Tools?
Oh, sorry. I meant wanking, not backing them up in a fight. I didn't mean. I would never back them up.
That's what you don't want to get when they spin the wheel.
I was talking about I was back to talking about the shower thing from earlier. When you looked at me then, I was like, I didn't even know I said I was pulling my teammates up. Yeah,
you were playing for the Carlton Northern Bonnie Blues.
Yeah, we had this big bang bust. It was crazy. But yeah, that was my favorite memory from foot. Just blokes being weird. Like just that, and like probably the fight. Yeah, what do you have? I'll think of another one, but you go.
Oh, there was
I thought you were asking. I thought you were going to say like the Hawthorn Premiership, but you went straight for
that's good.
Jerking a bunch of guys off.
Yeah. Well, I came with that prepared. So it's like I just got to slip this in.
Yeah.
Came
with that, slipped it in.
Yeah, the shower story again. Anyway,
I think I was playing for East Keilor, and we were a bad team in the EDFL.
I know.
We were so bad. This was as a junior. We were so bad. And we were playing against Hadfield, and we had the absolute bare minimum of players that you're allowed to have to field a game.
15, I believe.
So I can't remember. And Hadfield had to win by a certain amount to make the finals. And it was going that way because they were a better team, but they had all of the players on the field. And then one of our guys started a fight in the last quarter and got sent off for starting the fight. Hadfield needed one more goal to like get the points to make it enough because the game was called then and there, and then they missed out on finals.
Oh, Jesus.
And I went to school with a lot of the guys who played at Hadfield, and they were not happy about it. So I really enjoyed that. That was good fun.
A good one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you remember that in juniors when you would just not have enough players like that, and then you would have to go on the other team. Like the other team didn't have enough players, and then you would have to go play on the other team, and then you would play well.
You dominate.
And then people would just hate you. It's like, it feels weird to like, you're like, I don't want to do well for this team, but I also feel weird playing shit on purpose.
I was the opposite. That happened to me once, and they put me on the other team, and I was like, fuck you. Why are you putting me on the other team? I kick 4.
Yeah, and you also know how your players play, like, on that team. So you're just like, fucking.
So I know I can get past you. I know I can get past you.
It was a weird feeling, kicking goals against your own team.
I nearly got reported once. Because I was like, all right, sweet, all right. And then I'm like, there's some scores I want to settle here. And now's my time.
Just throwing elbows.
I did. I elbowed a guy clean. It was not forearm. It was anyway. What about you, Stevie B? You played a bit of footy. What's I know you've spoken about this before on the podcast. Give us your favourite footy memory.
Or showers with other blokes. You've got tons of those.
No, I got a lot of speckies. A lot of memorable speckies. I think maybe I was the captain of the Mountain South Panthers under 16s.
Really?
And we struggled so much to get players because there was like too many teams in Mountain. Our team was full of all the drop kicks and
It was a big team.
But my job in the mornings would be to go around, get my mum or my mate's dad to drive us around, and like I'd literally have to go inside and drag kids out of bed so that we'd have like 15 or 16 players to field a team.
You're dragging kids out of bed.
Yeah.
What about the game?
What about your teammates?
Nothing to do with footy.
Give them a lift.
Anyway, back to footy.
So that was that. But no, my favourite memory, I think it was my first game in Resi's, and it was the only game I ever played with my brother, who's quite a bit older than me, and we beat my old team. I kicked a goal outside 50. That's probably the one I remember the most. Yeah,
that's good. I remember, now it comes to memory, when I got dropped for Avondale.
Whose memory? What a jerking off of that.
Sorry, when I
podcast.
come to memories in the shower with my teammates.
Jerking off guys on this week's episode of the Budgie Smugglers.
Can we call it that? The episode jerk off. Anyway, I remember playing against Craigieburn.
Craigieburn Eagles.
Yeah, great area, but when I got dropped to the 2s because I was playing too well and they didn't want to win that badly in the 1s. So when I got dropped, their ruckman was wearing a ankle brace. So it was like, fuck, you know the ankle braces out of jail? Like was wearing
okay, yeah,
like,
gotcha.
He had come off out of jail. And I was
Ankle
like,
monitor.
Ankle monitor, sorry, not just like a bracelet. But I remember that, and I was like, that's the scariest shit. And he cleaned me up, and I was like, there wasn't a fight that broke up, but I got really scared. I just remember being that scared. And he was also punching darts before the game. I was like, this is the coolest guy. But yeah, other than that, just shower shit, just with the blood. I'm trying to think about this. What else happened? It was just a lot of weird stuff.
We had a guy at Coburg, and you reminded me because he when he left playing VFL, he went to Craigieburn.
Yeah,
that's his home team, and he's famous for at a after match function, like a mid-season sort of club function. He didn't want to leave the bar because he was worried he would get cut off if he went back there. But he also needed to do a poo.
Oh no!
In his hand.
That's
at the bar,
insane.
and then did this.
What the fuck?
Was he on crack?
No, he was just that guy. He was that. Yeah, every football club has that guy.
Yeah, they've got a real weird, like, how do you function in life?
Yeah,
sort of
yeah. There's
great,
those.
really good player. Like played senior football with a lot of AFL listed players.
You
This
just can't
guy.
shake his hand.
I think it's a stretch to say
was his
every
left hand, so
club
it was right.
has that guy that shits in their hand and a fucking mid-year ball. Remember the mid-year ball?
Yeah.
Ours were like, because it was like Melton and Rockbank and all these players. They were just fucking chaos. There was just people puking everywhere, drunk, getting kicked out, fights galore.
Yeah, I think every zoo has that guy. Like, if you see the monkeys, they throw shit at you. Like, that's him. But yeah, dude, there's always weird people in like footy clubs. There's always one. Also, Drew, look back and I'm like, why did we take that so seriously? And I know I'm in VFL gear right now, but like,
you've
different
you've moved
VFL
on.
gears too.
You've moved on.
I've moved on. Yeah, but like, I don't know, for for only like $2,000 a game. Like, why was I? No, I was only on one. Don't worry. No, I wasn't. But yeah, it's just like, why do we take it so seriously? It was like life or death, like playing ones.
We're going to battle. We're going to war, lads. And
Yeah,
there's always
remember,
that
like,
guy.
we're
Play
doing-
for the jumper.
Doing hill sprints, and then everyone's just like, yeah, the other teams aren't doing this.
Yes.
I wish I was in the fucking other teams then, mate. Like, it's just like so. Or at Northern Blues, we weren't winning a game.
No.
And yeah, so we were so bad, right? And the coach, I don't know if I can say his name.
Was it Josh Fraser?
Josh Fraser. So
We get a cease and desist over that. Fucking hell.
I thought he was a good coach, but I think the pressure of like, he was quite full on. And I think, everyone, like, when you lose every game, you're like, the coach is shit. He made us like, so 6 a.m., I think we did it 3 times, middle of winter, like fucking go into the water in the beach, jump off the pier sometimes, swim back. It was like, I reckon that's the first time I've had like fucking hypothermia. I was like, this sucks, dude. Like, this is for not even playing VFL. It's like playing thirds footy. It's just like, it's just crazy shit like that. It's like, I don't know why. Imagine doing that for comedy. Like,
You have a bad set.
But the equivalent would be an open micer doing that who's like,
Yeah.
like-
It's like, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you bombed last night at the open mic, so someone gets you at 6 o'clock and you have to like go to
Yeah,
the
it's
cafe and do bits while
Your
people are
coach
getting their
has
morning
to-
coffee. Yeah,
It is
Doug
crazy.
Chappell or something yells at
'Cause-
you.
yeah, that'd be sick. Actually,
It doesn't even make you a better footballer. It's just like, let's just take out all the emotion, anger. It's fucking, I just remember doing that. I'm like, this is like I actually reckon I got hypothermia. Like, it was fucked.
I did love a good spray from some of the coaches,
Yeah.
especially when I wasn't playing anymore and I was just like on the coaching or fitness staff. Oh,
Yeah.
There was one when I was at Coburg and the coach at the time, Adam Potter, who then went to Aberfeldy, very good coach, but Richmond at the time was putrid.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of Richmond players because the senior team at Richmond, that we aligned. The senior team were just trying to get as many young players in as possible. So the VFL team were just like these players who weren't very good, end of their career or coming back from injury. And we had driven to Warrnambool.
Yeah.
and we'd lost against Geelong, and it was cold and raining, and the ground was muddy, and it was so muddy that after about 30 seconds you couldn't tell which team was which because of the amount of mud. And after the game, he's like, players only, and him. Even the assistant coaches, everyone was standing outside, and he yelled at them so loudly for the next 10 minutes. We may as well have all been in there being warm. Like we were outside being cold. It's like, we can hear everything you're saying, Potsy. What are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Just let us in.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't miss about footy is playing in the mud and just getting fucking like just covered in mud. You know? Yeah, I don't know.
Good for your skin, apparently.
Yeah, no, so's cum, as Steve would know. But sorry, but yeah, dude, I just think, what was I gonna say? I was just thinking about cum, but yeah, I don't know. There's just so many things. Sorry, dude, I don't miss about
the supercut clip of this episode of you just talking about.
You've said cum way more than I said allegedly in the other episode, which is a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what. I also like my fingers are fucked a bit. Like that will never be straight. Same with Mort. But sorry. But like ankles, knees, just cooked.
What's your worst injury that you got?
Not including breakups. I think sorry. I went for a mark. Took it obviously because I never drop them, and then someone just fucking balled me over on the side. Tore the ligaments in my foot, but it ripped the bones out. So the whole foot, ligaments off the bone, foot broken as well, and in a moon boot for 8 weeks. Like, I feel like I've seen so many more. I've seen people like break their legs and like break ribs getting cleaned up, but that's my worst one. I've seen worse. You know when you're playing and you see an injury and you're like, I don't want to go in hard anymore to a ball. What about you? You got any?
Not playing footy. When I was doing MMA, I popped my ribs out of the cartilage.
Dude, that's fun.
That was, and you could hear it.
How do you even do that? How do you pop them?
Don't know. It was a move that I'd done 1,000 times before then. I've probably done it 1,000,000 times since.
Yeah.
And just that moment in time, Pan Pacific Championships, doing jiu-jitsu. I went for it. I just kind of went like that, and it was filmed at the time, and you can hear my coach at the time being like, "Did you guys just hear that? Like, Dooley's just something just happened." Yeah. The ref just like jumped backwards. Really? The opponent was just like, yeah. But there's an open micer at the moment who he runs a few rooms. Jared Kane. Jared Kane. So I don't know if he still trains, but the gym that I train at, we were running, or we still do run these sort of novice MMA events for, people who've been training for a little bit and maybe sort of are thinking about fighting. There's no headshots, but everything's full to the body.
No headshots. Steve.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I set you up then. And this guy, Jared Kane, this is before he was doing comedy, but this is how bad the injury was that when I saw him at a gig, I was like, I know you. He fell backwards and used his arm to post, and his arm bent the entire opposite direction. So if you look at his arm, he's got a huge scar on his forearm. And I was one of the judges of this, and we were just like,
did he win or what?
Oh no, it was. I mean, I think he got a green whistle. So I mean, debatable.
I didn't even know they had a tissue weight division in MMA.
Please book me still, Jared.
Wild injury.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was like, thank fuck. I reckon if I kept playing, I would have not been able to like run or do shit now. Like it's so like I would actually. That's how I met one of my girlfriends. Is because I've got many at the moment. No, just my ex. Sorry, she would.
Hello, if she's watching.
She would tape my ankles like every week. Yeah, so I could fucking play because I'd be in a moon boot every second year. Yeah, it was fucked. I know that's what I don't miss about footy is
the injuries.
Yeah.
What's the worst injury you've ever received, Stevie B?
Except for a sore throat. Sorry. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I love it. No, I didn't really get any bad. It was calves, it was hammies, it was all that kind of stuff. All my injuries were like, because I'd played footy.
Fast twitch athlete.
Yeah. I played footy, I played rugby, I skated, I played basketball. So I would just be rolling ankles.
Would there be knockouts in rugby? What is rugby?
Not rocket, not really, but like I once had when I was like 16, so I once had 125 kilogram. He was like 5'5", so it was just all this way. And he just fell on me with the ball in between and like just cooked my sternum, and I nearly died.
Yeah, getting winded in sport makes you panic so much. Like you feel like you're like, am I gonna breathe again? It's fucked. Yeah.
Not good. All right. Oh shit, we were going for an hour. Okay. Now we asked you before the show for a top 5, and tell you what, I am looking forward to this top 5. It's going to be fantastic.
It is top 5. Sam Zito's top 5 cocks he's seen at the men's shower at the footy club, based on taste.
That's funny. I'm just trying to think of another one. I didn't laugh at that.
But that is such a footy club thing, though, for a senior player to be like, "Oh, you got to be showering, not in your speed." At AFL clubs, there's always senior players who'll be like, "These young fellas, they're coming in and they're in the showers in their Speedos. What is going on
Yeah,
there?"
they hate it, eh?
It's very much, I don't know if it's when you get your 30s or so, because when you're junior, whatever, and you're like, why are you so, and it's fine, but it's like, why are you so obsessed with it?
Yeah.
Like, really, really, the biggest thing, like,
He was the co-captain.
So what do you want to see teenage boys? Sorry?
He was the co-captain as well, and his role was to make sure everyone gets their cock out, which is a weird role to have in an AFL. Like, surely you just be like, we'd want to win a game. The fines were so much money as well, like $100.
Wow. So at AFL, VFL, they were like the clubs I was at was $2.
Really?
Unless it was like something really bad, and then it was $50 or a double or nothing roll.
That's good. I like the double or nothing because like it's more meant for footy trip. But the VFL clubs go on the footy trips, but you kind of don't know the people at VFL clubs because they're all trying to make it, just like in comedy. Should I do this top 5?
Yeah, let's lay it on
I feel
us.
like it's pretty shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Fits right in.
I need to think of another one, so I'm gonna make it up.
Yeah.
Like,
have you seen
that
the
went
podcast?
well for you with the top 5 things to do with top 5 things you'd like to tie down.
Okay,
that was a ripping.
I feel like
riveting 5 minutes. Was it that I'm going to cut out?
I agree. I said one thing funny. Well, how am I going to pitch something on the spot?
We do it every week.
Okay,
with great success.
Okay, cool.
No one's sponsored us yet, but that's all right.
That's all right.
I'll sponsor you. Top 5 things that you should have a license for or qualification for.
Great.
Okay, this is good.
Okay.
Can you look at the camera and say you're on this one?
Okay.
Just say it with confidence into that one.
Is he on that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm straight. Now, top 5 things. Okay. Top 5 things you should have a license for or a qualification for.
Let's go. Love it.
Can I read off the phone?
Yeah, bloody
cool. Being a life coach or a dating coach.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of people who are life coaches, and no offense, they don't have much of a life. So, you know what I mean? Like,
can you give us some examples?
I mean, like, I don't want to be too rude, but like, I don't know, maybe move out of home, like, I don't know. Or just like, yeah, you can't because you can't. What even is? I don't know what a life coach is really. They're not like an unqualified therapist. Basically,
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like
it's a therapist open mic.
Yeah. I feel like you should have 1 year of like a life coach should be someone who has successfully either ran a business or I mean, people always fuck up, but you know, been married or like, you know, had something happen like an ex-athlete or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yourself.
There you go.
yeah,
You could be a lot. Is this your
Yeah.
idea of pitching yourself as Sam Zito?
yeah. So anyway, guys, my tickets aren't selling well, so I've got a new business coming.
I remember once I was at the pub meeting a group of people, whatever. Some of them I met, some of them I hadn't, and this guy goes, "Yeah, I'm a relationships close," and his girlfriend was a fucking dog.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah,
I went harsh. But
the dating.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I want advice. If my relationship coach should have like a really pretty hot missus, right?
Yeah, or like, yeah, just
what's your coach? Just take what you can get.
also like, do you want to relate? Jesus Christ. Do
So
want a
I faked
relationship
out
coach
for a
that-
second then. Sorry.
Do you,
No, that's
a
fair enough. It's
relationship
good.
coach that has had more relationships or is married? I don't know. But like a dating coach is weird as well. Like who's gets to say who's a dating coach? Like if you just do you just have a high body count?
Does it
Like
so
I don't understand it.
I don't know what you guys. I kind of vagued out looking at
We're just talking about
who's
Steve's club.
playing in the in the Origin.
Yeah.
Hang on, what were you guys talking about? Just dating coaches.
yes.
Is the dating coach is their job to help you get a date or to help you on the date?
I think it's
Both.
both, but
Oh.
it sounds like I've seen a video. Obviously, it's a meme on YouTube, but it's more to actually get out and meet women, but also get laid. A lot of them.
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of I think no, that's a lot of the people who are signing up to get date coaches who can't get laid.
So it's dudes.
yeah.
Dudes.
Oh, it's only dudes.
Yeah.
No women are fucking looking for a dating coach. Imagine a woman looking for a dating coach. That'd be the biggest like rort of the system, like charging that. Anyway, if any women need advice, call this number below the screen because I'm broke. What else do we have? So we've got dating or life coach. It gets a bit weird here. I think playing a Bluetooth speaker on public transport, you should have a license for.
Yeah, okay.
You should be an ex-DJ or something, or like not on meth.
Because it's always aggressive Aussie hip hop too.
Yeah, I feel like to play. No, this is what it should be. Like, not have a license. You should have a drug test.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
you get your Bluetooth speaker back, and then you can play it on train.
It should be like you need like water just wandering along trams with like cups and just like if you're gonna play that, I'm gonna need you to
it's like
piss into
piss
this.
cup, and you get the.
And
the
it comes
speaker.
out like fluorescent blue, and it's like, brother, you get on the bus.
Yeah, I feel like that could be good because it's just so aggressive. I had that all loudspeaker on public transport. It's pretty crazy. I love
That's
the
a
old
bit-
people who have they hold it to their phone and they've got the loudspeaker on, so I can hear the whole convo.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do they not know that it? I mean, old people are fine, but
That's a good one.
I think
2 for 2 so far, Zam.
See how we go because I'm riffing some of this. This one's more stupid. I think you should have a license or qualification for owning a loud dog.
Okay.
2 from 3.
Well, the first 2 came in hot, but describe to me how the license or qualification would work.
I think it's just hard to calm down a loud dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one.
No, so like,
I zoned out again because I was reading something else. What are we talking about?
what are the
Put the porn down.
like a dog coach?
like
you know,
a
like what was that
yeah.
dog whisperer? That like dude?
They
remember
need a
him?
dating coach for dogs.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, maybe a dog coach. Or just I don't know. Like I've just got a loud dog neighbor, and I just need to shut the fuck up.
What
So
sort
I
of dog is it?
I think it's a Jack Russell.
Oh.
Yeah, they bark
Tough
a lot.
beat. Tough beat.
I feel like I should come up with a better. I had a
Funny story about Jack Russells.
Yeah.
They're a really good opener in Darwin.
What do you mean?
There's a guy called Jack Russell, and he's open for me in Dooley Darwin, and he's very funny.
Really?
Yeah, good
Bark a
dude.
lot?
He is funny.
Yeah, he does bark a lot.
It's hard to understand what he's saying.
Fuck, that's good. I think. Well, I
His
had.
sets can be a little rough.
Put 'em. This is why we're gonna make it.
I don't know how this app got any worse, but I did it. I fucking did it.
I need more. But the
On
other
your
one I
Jack
had
Russell.
was you need a.
You're on 3. You need 2 more.
No, but like I think a funnier one. This one's just real, but it's not including this one. Is podcasts need a license?
Oh, that's
Attacked.
yeah.
No, not including
no,
this
no.
one. Yeah.
I
said
nah.
not
Should
this
be
one.
including this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
We did
podcasts.
literally 0 research. We've had to pivot the pod midway through because we just looked at each other and realized none of us knew anything about State of Origin.
Yeah,
So
I
it turned
know,
into a
yeah.
quiz show for a moment. And then at one stage, you were like, yeah, I think Billy Slater's going to do great.
Keep that in and then just cut everyone.
But yeah, no, shots heard.
I think not you. It's just I think we got enough podcasts about like dating and going to Yochi and like getting fake.
You've listened to dating podcasts?
Well, it's just a podcast that I've listened to, and like I can't name people actually because it's weird, but yeah, I honestly love. Actually, I've got this thing where I love listening to terrible podcasts, and just it's like I shouldn't make fun of people, but it's like comedy, but it's not meant to be comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, like podcasts that talk about being like, I just saw my ex in Bali, or like went on a Yo-Chi date, and that's the whole segment.
That could be rough.
Yeah,
That could be a rough.
I
listen.
love that, and they're just like, yeah, it's just about running into your ex and doing that. But what else do I have? I just wrote.
So when
down-
did you release this podcast?
Podcast is
It's coming out next week.
Yeah.
As well as my dating coach advice
Pivot.
business.
So is that one of them, or have you got two more? Was that a freebie?
Oh, I don't know. That was just one that I wasn't confident in because it's already been.
I
said.
like it. But yeah, go on.
Telling people you have a nice cock. You should have a license for that or a qualification. Because
You'd be the fucking instructor the way you've talked. You'd be on the classes.
yeah, you should. Yeah, you need a license for that. I feel like I could come up with some better ones. I just didn't have time.
That's all right. No, that's 5.
Yeah, it is 5, but it's probably 2 good ones. Should I come up with one more now? Let's give me a sec. Let me ask.
Oh, we're doing improv.
We're ending the show. Oh no, that's something you should. I mean, they do have classes and licenses for that, and it still doesn't work.
What's that?
Improv.
A cock. Oh yeah, improv. Need a license for improv. There we
Yeah.
go. That one. Let me see if I can think of something better. Top 5 things. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Can I do that? Top 5 things.
You should have a license for ChatGPT.
License.
Look, I'm not going to make our listeners sit here and listen to you type up ChatGPT. I think we're going to wrap this up anyway.
So this episode is going to air next week. So
If they're listening, it's just aired.
yep.
Cool.
Yep. What gigs do you have on for the rest of the week?
Well, actually, I feel like I didn't really promote my show properly.
Yeah,
to
go.
start with.
The camera's
I
all
was
yours.
nervous. Now that I'm more relaxed in VFL gear, I am doing Perth Fringe next week, Freo, Perth. And then I'm going to Sydney. And then I'm doing a one-off show in Melbourne at Bodrigi. It's being filmed, so buy tickets. And Canberra, Brisbane, Newcastle, I'm going to add. Where am I forgetting?
Adelaide?
Adelaide. I forgot that before. They're all shows that I would love people to come to. Some have sold well. Some don't worry about. Tickets at www.samzito.com.au.
What's the show called, Sam?
The show is called I'm Happy Either Way.
What's it about?
It's about me having a mental breakdown in a funny way. It's also about me dating, being a teacher, and just being a great lover. So something Steve would know about. But sorry. But yeah, that's basically the gigs I have up, trying to promote the shows. And yeah, anyone else? You guys got shows that you want?
Do you have anything next week?
I can't
after
think
this
that
goes
far
through?
ahead. I can quickly look, but not off the top of my head. What about you, Dawes?
I'll be in Berwick on Thursday the 12th. Devolved Comedy. It's myself, Ben Knight, Nikki Barry, and Carissa Bossanakis. It's sold out, so
Hey.
can't come.
Don't worry about
You
My
think you've
shows
been
aren't,
flexing.
so-
So that'll be good. And then the next week, this week is kind of like my last sort of like chill week. So from next week, it gets very insane with lots of flying around. So I'll be in the Northern Territory with Jared Goundry. Most of the shows are pretty sold out. Humpty Doo on Sunday the 22nd needs a little bit of love. And then the ESPY's looking solid the following week. Geelong's looking solid. My comedy festival show, The Big Swing, is out on sale now. And if I can sell all the tickets to that show by the end of February, I will donate the entire marketing budget to the Starlight Foundation.
There you
and
go.
a kidney as well. We'll donate a
What
kidney.
what are the top 5 things the Starlight Foundation can do with $120? Check it. It's
120?
$2,000. It's
You
$2,000.
$2,000.
$2,000 to the Starlight Foundation if you can sell out.
Novelty check. I'd love to give away a
Oh,
novelty
novelty
check.
check would be sick.
9 bags of Coke? No, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry.
I'm not good at maths.
I'm not good at math. That was a bad joke to end on, but thanks for thanks for listening to their podcast.
Thanks for being on, Sam. It's been an
That was
absolute
fun. That was
pleasure.
fun. Thanks for
We don't speak, and I keep bringing this up to Julie. I say we don't speak about guys' cocks and coming up on the pod. So I think we'll have you
I
back.
thought we were getting an expert in footy.
Yeah, I don't think
Wow.
Well, I thought the theme was cock. The gay
All
parade's
right.
on, so anyway.
That's it. Thanks for listening in, everybody.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.